Hey guys, it's me, Delta One, here with Airsoft Talk. We're going to be talking about a few, or couple, or a lot of, like a lot of from Russia. No, not gonna be doing that. We'll be talking about some airsoft stuff and actually doing some stuff, and including a lot of people in the chat that I can. So let's paste this here. On Bookface, join motherfuckers. Join for Dornfin. Just love my atrocious spelling. Or my crappy keyboard. Shit. Alrighty. Do we even have anybody? Nope. But yeah, let's see if we can move this over there. Alrighty. So I have successfully made my super trigger work even better. Well, I haven't. I've been tinker toying with it with another tech that works for us, and we figured out how to make it a lighter pool, because before it was just absolutely ridiculously it was like a real long pool. So we've solved that problem. It's a scam. But other than that, I'd really like some suggestions on how to make the channel, or make it better, because I know I have a lot of subscribers and I know I've been absent for quite some time. But I've got a GoPro, a OK camera. I know this thing is old, but it does 1080p, which, I mean, do we really need 4K for airsoft videos? And then I have my higher end camera, which is my Sony, which this one, when I bought it back in the day, I think it was like $600. And then I bought like a wide angle lens and got an extendo battery. So, but it did fall on a tripod, which kind of broke my heart. And like the back of it's all like cracked. I mean, it'll still line up and level on a whatchamacallit, tripod. But that being said, I am coming back to God's Airsofters. I'm just waiting for, actual decent, camera equipment. So I'm getting that up and operational in a filming area. So kind of excited about that. And there's just a lot of other stuff is coming back. So, by the way, thank you for joining, whoever joined. I've been talking about how I'm coming back to God's Airsofters. And if I get a few people in here, I'm, see if anyone here knows anything about some vehicle related stuff, because I'm having to purchase a new vehicle. So, fun. So, if you join, feel free to leave a question. So, anyways, that being said, there's going to be a tournament at Techstar Airsoft the 27th of January. So that'll be fun. Win some free entry prizes and some other things. So, also for the 2 people who are watching, if you have not hit the notification bell, please do, because that way it'll alert you when I actually upload something, because YouTube just doesn't do that anymore, or at all. I don't know. YouTube has gone downhill significantly since I was on it mainstreaming the last time. So, Craglist. So the 2 people that are in here, do y'all have any questions while I'm trying to find something real quick. I don't want y'all to get bored with Tundra. Sorry, guys. Let me just fix this real quick. Okay. Okay. And I'm back. Hey, 3 people are joining. How's it going, gentlemen? Oh, man. So, future build. I'm going to buy a Titan because they're just absolutely ridiculous. If you haven't used a Titan at all, they're just absolutely insane. I think they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like, whoever made them deserves, like, they never ever deserve an oatmeal cookie, an oatmeal raisin cookie, just Oreos for life. Like, no oatmeal raisin, just Oreos. Double stuffed, whatever flavor. Hey, what's up, Julian? Everyone say hello to Julian. He's amazing because he can actually like help me out with stuff, which we should. Julian, didn't you say you figured out how to like do like a? I'm assuming you're at work. It's a Friday, but didn't you say you figured out how to do a uh, like dual video feed conversation, whatever? And 2000 150K. That's 15. That's hard. And then like 1 mile. Yes, find me a 1 mile Toyota Tundra. That would be amazing. So guys, if y'all are listening and in on this, I'm buying a 2000 to 2006 Tundra, or at least that's what I'm looking for, because I don't like the newer models. And the Tundras and Tacomas after 2014, like, so the 2015 and up models put their starter in their transmission apparently. So it became an $800 job, including the starter, is now a $2,400 job at just labor. So, and older vehicles are just, you could still work on them. So I'm looking at a Tundra. So if anyone has any, like, I've looked at Titans, but their gas, I understand if being a truck, gas mileage is going to be garbage. So like, but with the Tundras, I can get a 4.7 that does 22 miles to the gallon. Like, that's a V8. So I'm like, that's not bad, considering my current vehicle gets 15. So, okay. Here's a turd, Toyota Tundra TRD. Call them turds. I'm sure there's some Toyota person out there that's like, oh, I'll call it a TRD. 119,000 miles on it. How much does this guy want for it? $7,500. Are you gotta be kidding me? That's a lot of Jara for 119,000 miles. What year is this? It's an 04. That's not bad. Who's excited for SHOT Show? Because like I'm actually kind of like curious to see what comes out. Because I haven't seen shit. Like no one's been like, "Oh, we're coming out with this." SHOT Show's always terrible when there's a Republican in office. Son going to North College, you need to get him a front wheel or all-wheel drive. That's the reason we are interested in selling his truck. 120 has no problems. Bluetooth automatic listed only until Monday to see if anyone is interested. If not, I may let him take my 4x4. Only serious, no low ballers. Well, why the hell are you offering it to me? I hate when people list vehicles and they're just like, well, like I'm only gonna like. It's like, dude, you're asking way too much off. However, it is the setup the way I'd want it, but I'm not gonna spend $7,500 with a car that's got like here's a year newer and 10,000 more miles. It's like half that price. I swear to God, people are stupid. What the hell? It's missing the Jesus Christ. People are ridiculous when it comes to selling used cars. Like, you wouldn't believe what I'm looking at right now. They're like, yeah, I want like $8,000, and like I don't have any of the panels on the inside of the door. So yeah, like, well, how did they? Where did they go? Like, it's not a junk car. It's got a clean title, supposedly. It's ridiculous. 2005 Toyota Tundra runs good. Just did the timing belt. I actually might look at this then, because the timing belt is an absolute pain. It's like a 20-hour job in a book. It has some scratches and dents, but still get drunk. Oh, I absolutely love this. You guys aren't gonna believe this. Holy crap! So, no joke. This is word for word. I'm just like reading this slowly because I'm like, what? All right. 2005 Toyota Tundra that runs good. Just did the timing belt, water pump, and a tune-up. It has some scratches and dance, but still get drunk. Like, that's exactly how this is worded. Interior is black and leather, which show signs of wear. When to trade for a Chevy crew cab from 2000 up, must be V8. God bless America. Yeah, I'm like almost tempted to call this dude on this during the middle of this live stream just to be like, dude, your description is hilarious. But I'm like, it does have some dents. What the hell happened to the paint? If y'all are just joining, you just missed the funniest description of all time for a Toyota truck. I still want to know what the hell happened. Like, why would you put up a car? Like, there's no interior paneling, but it works fine. What happened to the paneling? Like, I'm so lost. I don't understand. Like, half the door panel is missing. They got the indoor door panel for the right side of the car, but people on Craigslist make my brain hurt. Funny place to go to find some funny stuff, though. See what else we can find. I already know that's a scam. That's been up there forever. Or is it? TSS. Anyone know what that means? Or am I just talking to four people who are just like, oh, I'm just curious. Anyone knows anything about this stuff? I mean, that's a good deal to be had. Shit, he's like right off of the West Park Tollway. It's not far from me. Posted about a month ago. Yeah. Hello, all 5 people in my stream. I wonder if I can get a comment for every single one of you, except for Julian, because Julian's already left a comment. Why is it so hard to find a decent truck? Just join. What car? I'm trying to find a 2000 to 2006 Tundra. I don't want a Tacoma because they ride like your ass is bolted to the chassis, so you feel every bump in the road. So I'm trying to find like a first-gen Toyota Tundra, because one, I used to work for a pool company, and like, you want to talk about abuse? Oh my God, dude, I'm talking like, no, look, it's I-10, the Autobahn. Let's do like redlining all the way, just like I mean, just dude, we did no maintenance on those things, and they were at like 208,000 miles. Like, oh, when was the last time you did an oil change? Like 5 months ago, after 30,000 miles. It's just like you're just like, oh, ran like a champ. The only thing that we did work on was we replaced the brakes because we had an extra like 800 to 1,000 pounds of shit in the back. Yeah, so like, what was it? We had a Danger Ranger, and that thing, there was a reason we called it a Danger Ranger, was because we had to put this thing on a tow hitch, and it was called a hammerhead, and it looks like a hammerhead shark, like the head of it, and it's like a leaf catcher. It's like an inverted propeller, like a boat prop, except like flipped upside down, so it sucks up leaves and chops them up into this bag. I mean, the hammerhead alone itself maybe weighs 10 pounds, but you hooked it onto the back of your trailer hitch. And so when you got like 5 or 6 8-gallon buckets of chlorine tabs and shock and all this other miscellaneous crap. So when in the back of the Danger Ranger, if you put that on it and you hit a bump, we were in the truck one day. Keep in mind, there's like 2 of us. We're in the truck one day, and the driver, I'm helping this dude out. We're just driving. We're like talking and that, and we're like, and we never slowed down for bumps because it was a company car. We just didn't care. So we were like, no, you see that massive like 6-inch pothole right there, like deep. We're like, I was like, yeah, we're not slowing down. I was like, and I got used to that. So it was just like, oh. Spill your drink? Yeah, right on. And so we're in the Danger Ranger, and we're just driving, and it was a dip like that, just a slow, gradual dip, but you went up. So take a speed bump and invert it, right? Like just flip it upside down. And just gradual, nothing harsh. And all of a sudden, we hit this bump. We've hit it a million times in the Tundras, not the Danger Ranger. So we hit it in the Danger Ranger, and it's a turn, like a gradual turn. So we noticed we're getting a little close after we'd hit the bump. Didn't think anything of it. Nothing felt wrong. Everything was great. And we turned the wheel, and the truck's going like this. We're like, nothing. And so finally my buddy just goes, wow, like just jerks the wheel. And then all of a sudden I sit up and go like this and lean forward. Front of the car came back down. We had no idea we were driving doing a wheelie. And that's why I don't like Rangers. Terrifying. Because there's nothing more like, because you could hear the steering column, like you could hear the rack, like in the, you could hear it moving. It was just like, and it was enough to where we looked out, like I looked out, and we could see the wheel like this, right? Like, and we were just like, we're off the ground. Fuck. Oh, dude, Danger Rangers are awesome. It was cool because back in the 80s, you could get them with a 5.0 V8. And they didn't weigh jack. And you just go, oh, okay, let's just put a supercharger on it. And then I'm beating Corvettes at the time. But 80s Corvettes are equivalent to like a fucking Corolla today. A Corolla today is faster than an 80s Corvette. Those things are awful. And they're cheap as sin. Like, if someone gave one to me, I'd be like, man, all right. Let's see how long it'll go before it just falls apart. But anyways, like I said, we abused the shit out of those Tundras. We just did everything to them. Just like, yeah, you see your curb? Well, did we hop it yet? Nope. Poof, like right over the curb. Didn't matter. They were absolutely just amazing trucks. So I was like, I wanted to get an OBS body, one of the old box body Ford F-150s from like 90 to 96. But for whatever the reason, every time I find one, it's always got fuel pump problems, gas tank problems, or it's like well, it's got like 15 million miles on it, and I want like $4,000. And I'm like, dude, it's like 30 years old. Like, there is no like serious value in your like box body Ford F-150. If you had a 7.3 Power Stroke in it, then yeah, maybe your truck would be worth this much, but it's not a 7.3 Power Stroke, so get over it. Which I would love nothing more than a 7.3 Power Stroke. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Just rolling coal everywhere because I could do that in Texas. Like, hell, when I'm with my buddy, he's got a manual in his Mustang that's got like 80 billion horsepower. I don't even know how much horsepower it has, but it's got a lot. And he always like throws that thing into neutral and just what, like just high revs every time. He's like, "Hey, look, Prius." Always point him out to him, and he's just, you know, and like freaks the Prius owners out. And like, and they like drive away. Yeah, I kind of wish I had a manual, but at the same time, I'm pretty happy I don't because traffic in Houston is absolutely terrible. Well, yeah, you also live in the home of salt air and a free sandblaster that takes 20 years. Because if you, how close to the coast do you live? Because that's really where all that depends. Because like I've had cars like what was it? We had some Corollas come in from Florida, and it looked like someone took a sandblaster to them, which I'm assuming they were like right on the coast. So, any horror. So, got my cameras back. I'm trying to figure out. I need someone to help me relearn editing. So, if anyone here is like good at Sony Vegas, like please. Yeah, I don't like manual as much with diesel. I'm like 15 miles in. Yeah, you're still gonna get sand. What part of Florida you in? I grew up going to Pensacola. It's where my mom and dad met, which is like you can fart and the people in Alabama can smell it. Like pretty damn close to the border of Alabama. Palm Beach. I know where you're at. Okay, so here's another problem I'm having. I've got shit on here. I can't get it off. Import selected. Select all. Import. Did you guys hear that? So you guys did hear that. That big dong. Yeah, that was one of the oil drums in the field. When the temperature changes, some of them are still sealed, so every once in a while you hear this. Ding. I've had that happen in my room with ammo cans. I'll just be sitting there, you know, playing video games. It'll just go like, and it's loud, and you're just like, "What the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ, hell was that?" Your ammo cans just sitting there, just like, oh, I was so happy today. Let's break some more demonetization rules. So I went to my there's like a chain of liquor stores um, in Texas called Specs, and Specs is great. because if you pay cash, they give you like 5 to 8% off because they don't want to deal with transaction fees. So I'm like, all right. So when I have money and I can afford bourbon, I'm like, yeah, like just right, just like as happy as can be. So I went in there today and I was like, I like I like imperial ale beer for anyone here who's a drinker. And I'm very selective on my IPAs. But there's one called Rodeo Clown, which is like a beer that's only made in Texas. No, I ended up just spending the money because they like, even though okay, so I found out I didn't need to pay. It was Xbox being stupid because they were like, oh, we found out your credit card expired and we're going to suspend your Xbox Live privileges because there's no way we can bill you for anything. And I was like, so you just need a card number? And they were like, yeah. I was like, okay. So like, I don't need to worry about that for like another year. But anyways, so very selective on my IPA beers, and then I love imperial ales. Stuff called Hellfighter, brewed in bourbon barrels. Some pretty good stuff. So I told the guy, looking for some high percentage beer because I've quit drinking liquor because it really, well, I haven't quit. I just cut back a lot because I used to be able to afford nice things before Hurricane Harvey. Anyways, that being said, so I went into like the liquor store today and I was like, yeah, I want some good beer. I already know what I like. The guy's like, well, we have this beer for $1. And I'm like, really now? And he goes, yeah, it was normally like $8.99 a bottle. And I'm like, what's wrong with it? Just go on. And the guy's like, well, apparently you can age beer. I don't know. But like, I mean, if they're selling it, I mean, it must be okay to drink. I mean, if not, you could, get mad at them. And so, I mean, it's just big, like, looks like a wine bottle beer. Like, it's like 18%. And it's beer. It's a Pilsner. So I'm like, it's $1? And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, hell, I'll try 6. I mean, this is big old 22 ounces for like $1. And it was like, was $8.99. I was like, hell yeah. I can get some beer for $1. Why not? I mean, hell, it can't be worse than Miller High Life. I actually like Miller High Life. It's actually not bad. Better than Bush. Ugh. Anyways, my above 21-year-old problems. Demonetized. Anyways, back to airsoft. I'm getting a V3 Titan. That's happening. And there's going to be a lot of big stuff happening in the next couple months, or not month, couple weeks actually. Really big stuff. Can't talk about it. How was the beer? Oh, I haven't tried it yet. Like I literally was like before work because Saturday nights I hang out with the boys, and we hang out at my neighbor's house and have a very healthy amount of beer. You know what I'm saying? And and so I was just like, well, it's $1. I mean, if it's garbage, I'll just throw it away, But I mean, I could probably bring a bottle in, show you if y'all wanted. I just have to go out to my car and grab it. It's really weird. Like, I mean, it's like old timey, like twist top. Like, I mean, it's like old school style. Like the stuff, like I said, for like 20 ounces of this crap, it was like $9, and they had it on sale for $1. I kind of like the more I think about it, the more I'm kind of like, should I go back and get it? Like, go buy the rest? But it's like, Apparently the beer was like bottled in like 2013. So like the guy was like, yeah, it's fine to drink. It's like, okay, for $1, why the hell not? So, but anyways, yeah, you want to see one right now? I'll show you because I can right now. Let me go grab it. So to give you an idea, I am 6'2". This is sitting on my chair. Like, okay, so like this is how I would normally hold a gun, right? Look how far down. Like, I can't even crouch. Like, that's with the gun all the way touching the floor. It's because I can, right? So I actually found this in my garage, which was hysterical because this is a VFC. So I actually have an inner barrel that will fit the length of this. The handguard is free floated. Oh, Jesus. I can't remember. I don't know. Like, okay, here's the thing. Let's brainstorm. What can we do? Because I'm gonna try and do one cause I can a month. Because if I do them all at once, like I'm gonna run out of crap to do. So I was thinking of like how many M4s can I mount together onto one M4? Like I was thinking like I wanted to try and fit like 8, right? And call it the like, I don't know, 4 times 4, like the M32, because it's 8 M4s, and just call it the M32 because it's better than you. I don't know, something stupid. Have it like mounted, like undermounted, like yeah, have like an M4 undermounted. The machine mower. It's so when one of your M4s jam, you can use one of the 8, and by the time you've gotten to the 8th one and it's jammed, the first one's unjammed. So it's, who here has heard of the AK-50? Anybody? Because there's a guy making, yeah, Julian, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. No, dude, I can't wait for that sumbitch to come out. I was like, how can I make an airsoft variant of this? Because I was like, so so let's do a little backtrack. So there's a guy, I can't remember his name. I think it's like Brandon Herrera or something like that. He eat, breathes, sleeps real steel AKs. And so he was like, I want to make an AK milled receiver that's chambered in 50 BMG. And so he built it from scratch, and it is an actual like, so to push the piston back, it's essentially a giant AK. It has a piston and everything. It's the only piston driven, like gas powered piston driven, like the design that he has where it's actually got a hole in the barrel to push gases. on the piston back, and it uses 2 PSL springs, which are poor man's Dragunovs, in order to operate the bolt. So basically, it's a milled receiver AK that's chambered in 50 caliber, and I think it's the sexiest and greatest thing ever known to man. Like, because like he was like, how can I make this better? 50 BMG. I was like, yes. So I'm looking at that. Still looking at doing the dual AK because the pics look slick. Yeah, he's actually got it. Videos of him shooting it, like actually shooting the 50 BM. I mean, it's not the most accurate design ever, but I mean, it works. Which, you know, in theory, that's all you need in order to do shit. I don't know how accurate it is, though. That's my only concern. So, but yeah, what other ideas? Oh, it has very low recoil. Very low recoil for a 50. Oh, I was like watching. I was like, this is insane. Yeah, like it did not have that much recoil from what I noticed. It was very low recoil. But anyways, guys, let's yeah, it's an AK and 50 BMG. That's exactly what I was trying to get at earlier. It was like, who gives a shit? It holds 10 rounds. I'm hoping he comes out with some sort of like stereotypical like AK, like Mega Mag, just like yeah. Like, and what you know would be great is every time after you shot around, you know, after the sound, it went another polar bear died. Like, yeah, it's great. I think it's so funny where I'm working. There's always people that come by. They would stare through the window. They're still staring through the window. I was like trying to get his attention. I might have a customer, guys. So, but right now he's smoking a cigarette. Jam. But yeah, no, seriously though. Trying to think what else I can do for the like, cause I can. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, it's got to come to you. By funny, what do you mean funny? An outer barrel just made of suppressors. Because I ain't doing any of that TikTok crap. That is just straight up cancer. Like I thought Fortnite was bad, and TikTok came out. I'm already treated. God, I hope you kill yourself. I've already done that a few times. There's a lot. I had like that JG-AK hybrid where I have the Glock undermounted. I should have one of those mounts like somewhere around here. Chocolate milk, yeah. I'm gonna put this up. All right, I will give someone. All right, it's going to be launching a website. I'll give you $10 in store credit if you can guess what time it is. Not like the actual time, but the time. Nope. Come on, everybody. It's a $10 free gift card. You can guess what time it is. I will give y'all 3 minutes to guess what kind of time it is. Once the stream counter hits 45. Nope. Peanut butter jelly time? No. Hell, I'll even give you a free shout out to your YouTube channel if that helps, or stream, whatever. Come on, only person here. Mike 40 time? No. Not even close. It's not gun related. Ooh. Maybe I'll be tricked. It is not those, my good sirs. This dude like convert his 160,000. Chocolate milk time? No. Come on, guys. No. There's only 1 minute 30 seconds left. Come on. If anyone should know, it should be Julian. Hint, has nothing to do with guns or airsoft. Coming up on 1 minute and 10 seconds. I know there's about a 10-second delay, so I'll wait until about 45, 30. Party time? No. Time to try the beer? No. I can't do that. I'm at work. I wish I could. Has nothing to do with alcohol. You've got 20, you have 30 seconds, guys, or 30 or 40. Time to get a Tundra. Shit, I wish. Nothing to do with the vehicle, though. 21 seconds, guys. Or actually 30 seconds. Nothing to do with the vehicle. Skull time. Oh, somebody's close. Somebody's really close. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, yep, somebody got it. Everybody's like, ah. I love the internet. All right, well, congratulations, Michael. Once the website's operational, I'll give you $10 off. Don't start this habit. I won something. Are you a friend of mine on Facebook, Michael? If not, add me. Actually, all you guys should add me if y'all aren't. All right. Why am I typing it in the chat? Why don't I just copy and paste it? But that'll mess up the YouTube algorithm, and then they won't want to give me any money or like remotely do any of that because YouTube is stupid. Send me a message on Facebook, Michael, just so I can confirm. And remind me, and I'll let you know when the site's up, and I'll give you $10 off. I know it's not much, but it's the least. That's like as much as I'm allowed to give away right now. I will be doing a monthly giveaway, and hopefully I'll be giving away like an AEG every month. That way, as long as there's like people advertising and stuff, it's kind of like the more you like our Facebook and promote and send it to other people, the more points you get, free. Yeah, so you need to hit the notification thing. Like when you subscribe to me, you need to hit the notification bell. As much as I sound like I'm whoring myself out like every like clickbait channel. Demolition Ranch. I'm sorry, excuse me. Pardon me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like that irritates me. Mike chillin'. Okay, thank God you're not in some other foreign country, because then I was gonna like hate myself. I'm looking on your wall, and it's like, dude, gas is like $2.50 for premium. Man, I paid $2.22 for premium with a credit card. $2.22 for premium with a credit card. No cash price, just that. Yeah, I filled up my car the other day for like, what was it, like 9.5 gallons of premium was like $22.01. I was like, yes. Like I was like, hell yeah. I was like, you guys don't understand pain until you drive a car with premium and have to fill up, and you're just like, it's so expensive. What? You can't find normal, dude? I can go get gas right now for once. Like regular gas here is $1.68 a gallon. $1.68 for 87. Yeah, like 87 octanes, like one like 170, 168 a gallon, and then premium 93 octane. Cheapest I've seen it is $2.22. I was pretty happy when I filled up for $22. I was like, yes. It was amazing. Like I never understood. Like, okay, so y'all want to know something crazy? So my neighbor worked for a construction company. True story. And what was that like place that Saudi Arabia used to have? And they were like, "Oh, y'all aren't worth shit." So we're just like, whatever. You can go be your own place. It's not Kuwait, but Qatar. Qatar. And he went and built a dam over there. Man, like I didn't know they had like water in Qatar, like that would require a dam. I have a customer. I think. I can't remember if I unlocked the door. Give me a moment. I guess not. He's just gonna walk away. All right. Well, anyways, Qatar. So he was in Qatar, and let the chat try to sell him a gun. Nah, he wasn't gonna buy anything. Anyway, what? Per liter? That's dude, that hurts. That's $7.50 a gallon in USD. Fuck. Oh, why? That's $75 for 10 gallons. Oh, diesel here? Hold on, let me look at the gas station. $2.59. That's like right at the corner right here. $2.59 a gallon for diesel. The cheapest I've seen it was about $2.54. That's a gallon. So I think a gallon's what, like 3.389 liters? But anyways, Qatar. My neighbor was over there building stuff, and I was like, dude, this was like right at the height of the gas when gas was like regular was like $5 here a gallon. Huh. That sucks. That's expensive. Anyways, Qatar. So that was back when gas was like $5 here. So in Qatar, guess how much it was for premium in Qatar? If anyone can guess this, I'll be very impressed. Now give me time for the teen of the Nick. You're not far off, zombie. $97 octane in Qatar during the gas crisis. Y'all give up? Premium was 56 cents a gallon. 56 cents a gallon. It was about 35 cents for regular. Yeah. Dude, I would drive. So someone offered me a free truck, right, guys? Free truck, because I negotiated a business deal because I'm really good into that. I'm really good at negotiating. Free truck, 1986 Ford F-250, right? I declined it, right? A lot of y'all must be thinking, like, why? Like, why would you do that? No wrecks, clean truck. Yep, needed a battery and some belts. That was it. That is not a normal siren. Hold on, guys. It's like an anthrax siren. Whatever. We're all gonna die. Anyways, what was I saying? Ford truck. Had a 460 big block, 7.5 liter V8. So I was like, all right, fine. Yeah, I'll take it. Let me see how much. Let me see how much the gas mileage is. It was like average MPG was 4. I was like, 4. I was like, nah, I'll pass. No interest in that. So I was just like, oh. I was like, you can keep it, man. I got no interest in it. I tried to talk him into the one. He had a single cab. I don't like single cabs. I think they're worthless, but if they're free, shit, I'll take it. He got a 91 EFI Ford F-250 351 Windsor, and I really wanted that one. But he was just like really firm on, it's like the thing sat for like 10 years. So I would have had to replace like everything. So like he was firm on like 500 for it. I was like, no. I was like, he had a title and everything, but what the hell is going on? Oh. I forget we live, there's like it's a funeral procession. So there's that. But anyways, back to airsoft. So the super trigger. I'm gonna be they're gonna happen a lot sooner rather than later. I'm gonna be manufacturing them myself for the time being, which will keep the cost down until I can find a good supplier. Because I got a quote, something like $75 a piece to make my cost to have them machined, and I was just like, really? So I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna do it myself. Yeah. So apparently you can buy machining bits and have a one-axis what are they called? Drill press. And you can buy like high-end machining bits for those. And I'll make a like really like good adjustable vise, which will probably cost me $200. But like, I mean, I only need one axis if I really needed it, and I'll modify pre-existing triggers And like the mechanism I made for it, like, because like I wanted to make the trigger itself, and I wanted to make the mechanism with it. I can make the mechanisms. That's not hard. It's just making. I've got to make 3 things that fit, and then there's the trigger itself. So it's not hard, and like if you were to buy one, if you've ever opened up a gearbox shell, you'll be able to put it in yourself. It's not hard. So there's that. But for whatever the reason, people want an arm and a leg. All right, since there's 4 of you, someone who here is an M4 person? Julian, already know your answer on this one. Because I need you guys' help. I can't believe this dude wants so much money for his Tundra. Okay, Steve, send me a. Can you find me the cheapest price? Any of y'all, link it in the chat. Julian, approve it as long as it's an Airsoft website. A good, cheap, flat bar trigger, just like that. That will fit inside of a trigger guard. I just want it flat. I don't need something that's CNC machine, because if it was up to me, I'd 3D print this crap, but it's just not. I don't have a high-end 3D printer, so I don't know how long the triggers would actually last because they're plastic. We've tried a plastic. We made one for fun, and it just didn't work very well. It like broke after like 400 rounds on semi-auto. You know, unless you buy one of them high-end 3D printers, you're just kind of like out of luck. So, okay, Julian, when links get sent into the chat, unless it's me that does it, sometimes the chat will. I don't know if you'll have access to, but if you do, and you know, it says it's something Airsoft in the like ULR. It'll say, are you sure you want this to be shown? You should have privilege to do that because you're a moderator. Did that pop up for you, Julian? The thing that zombies? Did it pop up for you? Like, okay, yeah, approve it. Like anything from Evike you can approve. You know, just use common sense. No, I don't want to leave the stream. Cancel. Oh, but it's an APS. Ugh. Who can tell me what APS is abbreviated for? The O is silent. And it's not bad. There's just a part of me that's like, I don't want to put like an APS part in my gun. Because I got an APS AK a long time ago. Oh my God, it was okay. This was at the time where everyone was like, all right, if you put plastic bushings in your gun, you're a moron. Right? And like I mean, this was like 2013, 2012 or something like that. And I got one of their AKs because I was like, hey, that's it's actually kind of cool. Um, and I opened it up, and that some bitch had 6 millimeter plastic bearing bushings. I was just like, what the hell? Like, I was like, why would you do this? Wow, Retro Arms' website is taking forever to load up. It's probably because they're so retro. Huh. I get a Crytek trigger for $14. That's not bad. And that's not even in my wholesale account. How much is that shit with the wholesale? Wow. What? Holy crap. So apparently, is that really what I think it is? That's amazing. So I just found a trigger, right? So guys, y'all know how there's there's like a little post in the trigger that sticks into the gearbox shell, and then it like holds the trigger in place. Instead of it being like physically built in to the thing as a solid piece, it's on a bearing. Huh. I bet that's a smooth trigger pull. That's not bad. Whoever thought of that's a genius. That trigger's cheap too. I'm gonna buy one of those. That's hella smart. Now I see what the chat thinks. $8. Oh, I have to buy 160 pieces. Holy shit. Oh wait, no, that's what's in stock. I thought that's what I had to buy. Like, I was like, oh, in order to buy this, you have to purchase this many to get it at this price. I was about to tell them, yeah, you can go to hell. Tunable. How does that work? Is there a video on this? How does it work as a tunable trigger? Does anyone know on the Angel Customs how that works? God, Jesus. I'm looking at a tunable speed trigger for an AK, and my cost is like $24 for just the trigger. I'm not going to say who makes it, but shit. Ooh. But it doesn't have one though. I looked at the picture. Julian, send me a message on Bookface. I'll link it to you. Copy. There you go. Yeah. I just sent it to you over Facebook. Oh, the dude, Retro Arms is amazing. I love their products. They're basically like they're the poor man's equivalent to uh, a Pro Win, and Pro Win is like that. The original Pro Win gearbox was a split gearbox shell that came out like in 2006, 2007, and like they set the standard. Like it is just crazy good. SRC is dope. I love SRC. By the way, guys, it really helps me out if y'all all hit that like button. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on this channel. By the way, guess who came to Techstar Airsoft where I work? All right, Steve, appreciate it. Oh yeah. Guess who came by? Oh hell, I subscribe to them. They're from Germany. GSP Airsoft. So I met the GSP Airsoft guys. They were here for SHOT Show. They came to Texas to do some like tactical stuff, and GSP came and played here. It was really cool. If anyone knows, like, if y'all aren't subscribed to them, go subscribe to them. They're really nice people. They make good videos. They're friends with like Novrich or whatever. So he's gonna give me a shout out and help out my channel and help me like show everybody like, hey, I'm back. So I told him I'd send him one of those custom triggers for free, even though I'm gonna have to ship it to Germany, which I was like, that's fine. Which reminds me, guys, do y'all mind waiting a minute? I gotta call someone. And I'm back. You guys couldn't hear any of that, right? Cool. Anyone know where I can get Titans for like super cheap? Anybody know where I can get Titans for cheap? Anybody? Yeah. I mean, y'all would cry if you saw my wholesale pricing. There ain't any money to be made on those things. Because I want to get a Titan for a couple of guns. I'm gonna put some Titans on some rental guns, so we'll have some like higher end rental guns you can try. So like, if you're kind of thinking about pulling the trigger, I've tried. They're not cheap. So if you've been kind of like literally debating on the fence of being like, hey, I want a Titan, is it worth it? We'll have a rental gun that's got a Titan in it, and like say if you were to rent the rental gun, so we'd bill you like $60 to rent it, which that may sound expensive, but it's also a lot more expensive like in the gun, right? So we're not going to make it a cheap like G&G Combat Machine rental gun. It'll be like a high end gun. And say you end up renting it and you're like, yeah, I want it, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna be like, okay, I will deduct $50 off of your purchase because you paid for the rental. And since you liked it, sure, I'll take $50 off of your price on the Titan. Right? That way you're like, okay, that Titan's definitely worth it. So instead of having to like purchase it, being like, like that, you could come in and be like, hey, I like this. I'm thinking about it. And I was like, well, you could try it out, and that way, like if they rent it, we also credit whatever they paid for the rental towards their purchase. That way it's kind of like, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it, instead of biting the bullet. But I haven't found any better MOSFETs than that. The Titan's it's really worth it, guys. Like I'm very happy with the Titans. Hey man, I found a trigger that's got a ball bearing for the shaft in the trigger, so it's a lot smoother. Sorry, I was texting one of our techs. He's gonna be like, buy it, like get it for me. I want one, but I need to finish my FSBBK. Yeah. What is new? I'm gonna look at, as much as I pains me to say this, they're a good base of stuff. Someone link me the best website for Airsoft to look at good AKs. And not Airsoft GI. I refuse to give them business. Y'all would flip out if you knew how much I could get E&L AKs for. Like, you mad, Julian? I think they're fantastic. Buy them. They're great. The only thing I don't like about them is their pistons, but that's a $7 fix. Yeah, right? I found that out the other day when I was looking at them. Oh, yeah, right, Julian? Yeah. I'm real mad because I want to get more. Dude, I love Lancer Tactical, like M4s, they're great. I'm so mad because they're stuck at customs right now. Like, there's a massive shipment stuck at customs. Like, no wholesalers have anything right now. Like, because of customs. And that's how you play the game. You just sit there and wait. Yeah, that's why I don't like Airsoft GI. They try too hard. They try way too hard. Yeah. You and I need to video chat about that, Julian, after this, so I can help you out. So where is it? Bah. So, well, gentlemen, I think I'm going to end the stream. I've got some stuff to catch up on, and some work to do. So I'm definitely going to be making more videos on both channels. So go subscribe to where is it? I how that like the autocorrect for my YouTube channel is so weird. Hold on, copy. Go subscribe to that channel as well. my other channel. It's definitely mucho bueno. But I'm in the stream. As always, life is good.